They called her crazy. Crazy for showing up at the trial, crazy for sitting there with no hate in her eyes, crazy for walking up to the man who took her sister's life and telling him, "I forgive you." But they didn't know the whole story. Her name was Althea, churchwoman, quiet spirit, always wore lavender and never raised her voice. But when her little sister was murdered, shot during a home invasion, everything changed. The whole family wanted justice, revenge, blood. But Althea? She went home, fell on her face, and asked God what he wanted her to do. And God answered. He showed her the boy, not the man who pulled the trigger, but the boy that man had abandoned. A 5-year-old child, left behind in the system, tossed from home to home like trash. God said, "Forgive the father and love the son." It didn't make sense, not to her pastor, not to her family, not even to her own heart, but she obeyed anyway. She showed up at the prison, looked the man in the eyes and said, "You took someone I loved, but God told me to love what you left behind." He broke. Right there. Years of prison couldn't break him. Her forgiveness did. 2 months later, she adopted the little boy, the same child whose father had taken her sister from her. And do you know what she named him? Micah. Because it means, who is like our God? Today, Micah is 12. He reads the word every morning and says he wants to be a preacher like his auntie. He tells his story in youth groups, and every time he does, someone in the back starts to cry, because forgiveness still has power, because obedience still moves mountains, because one woman said yes to the unthinkable, and heaven called her chosen. Only what you do for Christ will last. Spoken by Eden Marie.